local magistrate in a small village surrounded by mountains has been charged with collecting rice from the farmers to pay the taxes established by the Lord of the Lands. Shrouded in an eerie mist, the tired villagers have nowhere to run.
I'm wondering if there's a way to revisit these chapters and get the stuff you missed, because in chapter 1 I definitely didn't kill that one fiend that was like hiding in a stone lantern or something.
My sword arms have leveled up.
This game almost has a Symphony of the Night like quality to it. Like the frequency of bosses and the fact that you're continually unlocking new powers and buffs, and there's like loot that has interesting attributes, like this sword that occasionally does an insta kill with a light flash. I feel like it's almost more like Symphony of the Night than any of the PS2 Castlevanias. I don't know. I replayed Lament of Innocence earlier this year. It's okay. It's like... I think it's just that the castle is really bland. And you don't get a sense of scale. Like, all the rooms feel really small. It feels like there's a low ceiling because the camera is stuck low. You don't get a sense of like the grandeur of this amazing castle. You've not played any of the 3D Castlevania games.
An earthquake.
They're mostly
Something's
okay.
not right about this mountain. Please stop.
I don't know, I
Someone
didn't
needs
get very
help.
far in
This
Curse of
way.
Darkness. I always thought that one looked more intriguing, but I've heard it's kind of iffy. There's an electric guitar weapon. That's kind of enough for me to at least try something. My new thing is not going to the waypoint right away, because I want to see if there are fiends lurking. And then the Lords of Shadow ones. Boy, that was a weird period. It feels like Lords of Shadow 1 was cool, but it didn't really, I don't know, like it didn't feel very strongly like a Castlevania game. I feel like the music is so important. And it's not that the music was bad, but it didn't have that same style at all. It was orchestral. It was like your typical orchestral score. I guess I'm stuck outside here. And then Lords of Shadow 2, people are kind of split. I think there's a lot of like hardcore action gamers who kind of like it, because it seems like the combat got a little better, and they like tried to make it more of a Metroidvania style where it's like pseudo open world, but I feel like they kind of failed at doing that. Like, it doesn't serve the game It's not fun to explore, and it's really easy to get lost.
I can see.
Also, there's some really rough stealth segments that didn't need to be there. I mean, it's... I don't want to, like, poison the pot because there's a lot of people that swear by it. And I didn't hate it. I didn't finish it, but only because I started playing it right before a big move. And then I got rid of the Xbox that I was playing it on. But I don't know. Like, it's sort of a mixed bag. I think there are moments of greatness, and then there are moments of the opposite of greatness. I don't know. Like, that's one of the few series where I have, like, I almost feel like I'm brainwashed into loving it. Like, there are plenty of Castlevanias that are, like, only okay or downright bad. But every time I hear the word or see anything having to do with it, I just, like, perk up, you know? And I'm like, ooh, love that, you know? And I do feel like it's a shame what's going on with Konami. Or what's not going on with Konami. Making games. But at the same time, like, I feel like we have to accept at some point that the torch is going to be passed with some of this stuff. Like, the best Contra in years is not a Contra game, it's Blazing Chrome. And it's just, like, to me, that's just as good. It doesn't have to wear the Contra name. It's not like I was attached to the rich Contra lore. Yeah, Konami has sports clubs in Japan.
Why, you little...
What's a big idea surrounding a little lady like that?
Silence! This matter does not concern you.
I will not hand this temple over to you.
Kill her. My lord.
Yeah,
told
Freedom
you to
Planet
knock it off.
is like,
Looks like
there's
you
your
wanna go
Sonic.
first,
There's your
huh?
modern Sonic. Although Sonic Mania was great too.
Let's see how well you do against someone your own size. This sword was only meant to shed demon blood.
And now with Jet Set Radio, we've got that, whatever it's called, Grand Funk Elevator. I don't remember the name. Something with funk in it. It's funny that they keep explaining the non-lethal combat thing to me, which doesn't really affect... I mean, it just makes it so you can only fight with the sword, but, like, it doesn't warrant re-explaining every time. They could have explained it with an icon or something. Whereas there's, like, other features of the game that are never explained. I still don't even know what those green beads you find do. I don't think they explained it. And, like, the general layout, like, they didn't explain that some of the themes are optional and you just have to find them. Like, maybe they wanted that to be a secret. Like, something you stumble on. Man, I love that the backflip can hurt the enemy. Can I still do this? No. Oh, it stuns him. You can't do the finisher. That makes sense. Whew. Holy crap. Freedom Planet was by far the best Sonic game in decades. I'd hate to make a 3D Sonic game. If you want to go fast, you have to render so much landscape. Yeah, I feel like that's an issue.
Father, you need
I don't know.
not
I didn't
dirty your
play.
hands with
I didn't play
fingers.
most of the 3D
Let us
ones.
retire for the day.
And in my opinion, Sonic Mania is just as good as Freedom Planet, but not necessarily better. Yeah, I might agree
You're
with
quite
that.
skilled,
I haven't
but
finished
next
either
time
of
you
them.
shall face me.
I feel like, Freedom Planet,
Thank
Innovated
you for saving
more.
us, kind sir.
it's like,
My
it
name
didn't,
is Neo.
like, Sonic Mania
My
really
name's
just
Dororo, And
retreads,
this here's Yakimaru.
like, the greatest hits of Sonic. And it does a really good job.
Yakimaru and Dororo, I cannot thank you enough.
Freedom Planet branched out a little. I think
What
that's, like,
happened
that's
here
what's
anyway?
missing from stuff like,
That
like Mega
son,
Man 9 through
Kagemitsu
11.
Daigo. He was going to burn down the temple. But we can't leave this place. We all lost our
Even
parents in
Blazing
wars.
Chrome, it had,
This is
like,
the only home we have.
little things
Who
like
is
you've
that
got
Daigo
you've got a
guy
melee
anyway?
move. I guess that's basically
People
Metal
say
Slug.
he's trying
I was gonna
to
say, like, when
unite
you're up
Japan
close, you do a
under
melee
single
attack instead of
peaceful
shooting.
rule. Yet he's taking over each region by force. I don't see how fighting can bring peace and happiness.
Fighting can't bring happiness?
Let's go, Dororo. Take care, Mio.
Thank you for your help.
Yeah, it's like there's nothing wrong with nostalgia, but I feel like games should strive to do more than that. Especially if it's like within an existing like an established IP, especially a tired one like Mega Man. Like I feel like, well, if this formula already got tired, I mean, I guess the theory is that like after enough time passes, that will be good enough again. But I think it's cooler when they examine what made people get sick of it to begin with. Like there were plenty of things to improve upon with Mega Man. And I feel the same way about Jet Set Radio, and I'm a little worried that this new game isn't gonna really try and like innovate. It's just gonna try and make another Jet Set Radio. But that's just my speculation, so who knows? See, yeah, that's the thing is they already improved upon Mega Man with Mega Man X. So 9 and 10 felt very regressive to me, and then 11 was like they made it prettier and that's it. And there's two new mechanics, but they're like I thought pretty lame. There's like a slow-mo and a like basically a double trigger, like you attack stronger for a limited time. Like, come on, those are the most phoned in. Like that, you've had over a decade. You've had like, yeah. I think the series was dormant for I guess it was 9 years, and that's what you came up with: bullet time and double trigger. Mechanics that were old by the time, like they were already played out before Mega Man went dormant in the first place. Yeah. I feel like maybe Mega Man peaked with X1 or X4. I'm still not sure, but I don't know. They're both so brutal. I have to be in a very particular mood for them. But my personal favorite is Legends. It's just such a joy to revisit.
I only eat once every 2 days. I can't take it.
Looks like we won't find much to eat here.
Legends barely counts though. X is kind of a downer. Yeah, that too. Actually, I was gonna say, like, whenever I'm in the mood for something like X, I'm more inclined to just go for 0 because I think it's, I don't know, I like the vibe more. And it's just, I mean, it's even more hardcore than X. It's like the most hardcore series ever. It's so hard, but like, it feels so cool to play. Speedruns of the Mega Man Zero games are just like astounding. I saw this guy, he did these in-depth videos dissecting all the mechanics, and the guy is like a mad scientist. He knows so much about those games. Like, you must have been on a lot of long car rides as a kid with your GBA. I like they have this sort of like eerie quality to them that I like. Or I like whoever did the art direction. I forget the name. I have that art book though. It's, I don't know, it's a cool look. The bosses in those games are the craziest names too. They're all like 20 syllables long. Alright, I think I need to start doing these finisher moves to get some... Ah. Ugh. Damn it, Doral. Stealing my meat. Oh. Damn it. ZX series. That, you know, I've heard that Advent is a considerable improvement. I think I only played ZX. And yeah. Most people seem to like Advent at least. It's like, again, they tried to do the Metroidvania thing, and I thought that, like, I only played it briefly, like, probably close to a decade ago, and I thought they kind of failed at it because it's weird because it's like a Metroidvania where you still have a finite number of lives for some reason. And it felt like a mismatch thing, like they didn't, like they were still meaninglessly holding on to classic Mega Man mechanics that like didn't serve the experience. But it's got like this whole thing where you can transform into different, like, instead of just getting a weapon, you like transform into bosses, I think, that you beat. And that was pretty cool, as I recall.
Back to the darkness.
Yeah, I can't believe I managed to stay alive through all this. Hanging on to a magic pixel for a minute there. Yeah, I think they realized that Zero is way cooler.
Lord
Daigo has come to speak with you.
Lord
Heed
Daigo.
his words.
How come he's the only one who's fat around here?
It appears that you have ignored my laws and have refused to pay the rice taxes.
No, that ain't true. We've given our share of rice already.
We've already given all the rice we've farmed. We've got nothing to eat.
Silence! The magistrate has told me everything. He said that you have all refused to give up your rice to pay the taxes. Do not expect me to be merciful. You shall learn not to defy me.
Is he doing his best Vader impression?
Help us!
Some magistrate. All the villagers are rail thin, but his belly is huge.
Silence!
Yeah, this has kind of a Berserk vibe, doesn't it?
Punish them.
I've always wanted to track down that PS2 game. It's probably expensive as
Wait a
crap
minute, old
now.
man.
What? You again?
Look at these people. They haven't
Maybe not the
eaten in
Japan
days.
version.
What good does it do you to make them work more?
These are Kagemitsu Daigo's lands. His word is law here. Insolence will not be tolerated.
Tahomaru. That is enough. Calm yourself. Remember, you have been warned. Magistrate. Burning down the temple would make for wonderful farmlands, no?
It would indeed, my lord.
Come, let's go.
A demon aura? We should find out more about this village.
Sure.
All right.
Back to the darkness.
Getting a little better at that. I see now. So yeah, that's like your way to get your health back and stuff.
My sword arms have leveled up.
Away with you!
You're not a Berserk fan. I've never actually, like, I don't really know much about it. I've gleaned things through years of osmosis, you know, like I haven't read it or watched it. Didn't even play the game. But if it's a game where you got a giant sword and you cut suckers, you probably at least kind of like it. It's a lot of what you did back on the PS2. So you know what game I really want to check out? I've been wanting to check this out for years. Nano Breaker. It was supposed to be like this big new like big budget hit from I think from Koji Igarashi, the Metroidvania guy. I mean the Castlevania guy, but specifically the Metroidvania ones. And I just remember the back of the box showing these like geysers of blood. And then it didn't review well.
Away with you!
But there's lots of PS2 games that didn't review well that are still at least interesting.
Away with you!
that's cool. I didn't know I had that move.
Dororo punch!
Ah. Berserk's world is cold and unrelenting, and I can't deal with more of that kind of feeling right now. Yeah, that's a thing. That is a factor. Not the best form of escapism. I mean, I guess some people could see it as like, well, look how bad the world isn't quite yet, you know? Yeah, Dororo really lifts the spirit of the whole game. With her wise cracking. Any fiends hiding around here? Whoa, 3D. Wow, what about the...
Oh, come on!
Yeah. Odds of that happening now.
Back to the darkness.
What? Oh.
Come on!
What? Alright, where am I going?
Dororo! Dororo!
Yeah, they do look like EDF bugs.
Oh
The
no!
Lost Planet
It's
bugs.
that creepy groaning again! Something's happening! Ah! Ah! Ah!
Ugh. It felt like the mountain itself was screaming.
Maybe something's inside the mountain!
Maybe.
Hey, I recognize that potbelly anywhere. The magistrate! The villagers look like sticks. He's the only one looking healthy.
Maybe he's hogging the food to himself.
What's he being cautious about? Something's fishy here. Yaki, I'm gonna follow him, see what he's up to.
I'll head back to the temple. I'm worried about something Daigo said.
Gotcha.
Be careful, Dororo.
Yeah, Magistrate's looking pretty well fed. Maybe he'll give me my stomach back. I like her run. A little scamper.
Dororo kick! Don't mess with me.
Damn these guys.
Don't mess with me. Don't mess with me.
Man, these rocks do serious damage. I wish my bullets did that much damage.
Your max health has gone up. Don't mess with me. Your max health has gone up.
Was there ever a starving magistrate? Probably not. He has the body of King Hippo. Well, maybe. Ooh, no. Okay, good. At least it wasn't a real death. I hope the fight is like King Hippo. I don't know what those beads do, so I'm not gonna beat myself up trying to get them.
Looks like the magistrate went inside that cave. I'll go check it out.
I feel like at the rate we're going, I'm never gonna get my body parts back. Door must move the boxes to solve the puzzle. Oh, this is always death. The door will open with the proper number when the proper number is displayed. Using the boxes, Dororo must somehow unlock the door. Magistrate's weight is key to this puzzle. There is also a scale in front of the door. What do I weigh? 26? Let's take a note of that. Dororo herself weighs 26 pounds? She looks like she weighs about 26 pounds. So wait, do these actually... I can't believe we're doing a block puzzle. It's like my least favorite thing in the world. So if we can get to, does that say 10? So we, okay. How is the magistrate's weight the key? Is he gonna show up? I feel like if I can just get it to 120 and then step on it myself. Voila. Oh, there's a bigger one. Man, Dororo's pretty strong. Wonder if you'll have to do 48 actual levels for all your body parts. Well, I've been getting a few per chapter. But there must be a lot of chapters, yeah. Or they're gonna ramp it up. Or I don't get all my body parts, which would suck. Yeah, these numbers are really hard to read. $100? Is this even a puzzle, or is it just like put every single block? Oh, okay, there's all these. Interesting. Oh, maybe not.
Mio, you're safe.
Is something wrong, Hyakimaru?
No, I was just worried that Daigo and his goons would come back.
No, we're fine.
Good. He said something about burning down the temple, so it got me thinking. Do you have any way to protect yourself if he comes back? Aren't you gonna fight?
War is what took away our homes and our families. More fighting will only give birth to more pain and hatred. Nothing good can come of fighting.
Give birth is a
But what
bit of a
good
literal
does that
translation
do
there.
If you're dead.
Maybe you're right, but if we can convince even one person to believe what we believe, the world would be a much more peaceful place.
What?
This guy, am I right? Ugh. Man, that move kind of hard to use. Man, there hasn't been a save point. They're gonna make me keep doing that block puzzle. If I die, that's so stupid. Oh man, that would suck. If I get stuck on this guy and there's no checkpoint after this stupid block pushing sequence. It might not be that bad. Man, that move is so good. Okay, I almost have meter again. I don't know if it'll help much, but... Might have enough bullets to finish him. Nope. Unless I waste them. Wow, that move owns. Amazing.
Sword arms have leveled up.
Yeah, I'm not really sure who this dude is either, but he's got my nose. Something. My nasal cavity. My ear. Oral sensory organ allows for better balance, so speed is boosted. Actually, I feel like having just one ear would mess up my balance. New abilities. Press button to land on feet. I was wondering when they were going to give me that. Like a knockback recover. It's funny that it doesn't tell you what button. Maybe it's just any button.
Ah, my ear.
Are you okay?
Happens all the time. Surprised you, huh? 48 parts of my body were stolen by fiends when I was a baby. And every time I kill one, I get a body part back.
I'm so sorry. It was selfish of me to say that nothing good could come of fighting.
I didn't
Seeing
realize
how
you
need
could
to
get
fight, I
body
don't know what
parts
to
by
say.
fighting.
Don't say anything. To be honest, I think you're right. That's the way the world should be.
I'm sorry.
That's all right, Mio. Never knew you had such a pretty voice, though.
Aw.
I'd always wondered what
Go
it felt
on,
like to
get
hear a person's
married.
voice.
Well, that worked out well. Man, that puzzle was pretty. So there's the old save point. So needlessly mean. Okay. There we go. Look at these things. Little evil puppets. Ugh. Oh my god. Didn't lock on a little? Are you kidding me? It's no better than the rocks. The rocks like sort of auto target a little bit. The knives, you gotta be precise.
Your max health has gone up.
This is crappy.
Your max health has gone up. Your max health has gone up.
Really? You know, like, in this era of games, you often got solutions that don't feel like solutions. You know what I mean? Like, the game did a really poor job of guiding me to that, and it felt like an accident that I got it. You would not see something like that nowadays.
Don't mess with me.
Hold up. Any loot?
That scoundrel! You stole all the rice tax, didn't you? You just sit here stuffing your face, huh? Don't you know how hard the villagers are working? You stupid idiot monkey pig! Dororo shall save the day! What?
Oh god.
What are you doing? Let me go!
I like her
Let
spunk.
go! You piggy! When Daigo finds out what you're doing, you're gonna be in deep trouble, mister.
These are Lord Daigo's orders. To eat everything.
What? What are you talking about?
Again,
I
so
do not
many
know what
great
his
Daigo
lordship's
sound
plans
bites.
are, but I
feel like I have to
was
put these to
eat,
use.
So I am. Silence this whelp.
My lord.
Yaki, the magistrate has a hidden warehouse in a nearby mountain cave. I've been caught. I'm sorry.
Dororo! The magistrate's warehouse? Mountain cave? Hang in there, Dororo. I'm coming for you. Mio, like I said, Daigo's soldiers may come back. Hide inside the temple.
Okay, we will.
Okay.
Save the game here. I can save the game here. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh no.
Away with you.
Excellent. Oh man, that's how you gotta play this game. No wonder I'm always out of bullets. Oh, does that fill your blue meter? Spirit gauge? Your little pellets? It's the only thing I can think of. No. Quick detour. The fiends.
I can. Save the game here. I must save Dororo.
Anyone have plans for the weekend? It's hump day. I'm already thinking about weekend.
Out of my way.
You'll have to go through me to get by.
Whoa. Ugh. You know what I meant. Ugh. Excellent. Now it's out. They're all themes. They all use the term theme, so I think it's a proprietary concept based on classic mythology. They did say it was a fire golem. We look more like ogres. Oh. Alright, there's a new phase. You can respect that. Oh god. Alright, having him in the corner is probably the ultimate place for that. Oh man, it's going very well. Don't choke, nope. Button. Made me earn that last hit. I think I feel my bowels existing. I know it's a little late for this, but I'm gonna try and make the image a little brighter. I just noticed it's pretty dark. How's that? Okay, I got my stomach. It ingested food. It's a plus. With esophagus, boosts metabolism and max HP. Oh, that's a big boost. I don't know what metabolism does. Maybe you get more health when you eat. I don't find it so disgusting. It's just like a medical description. I like the descriptions. I think it's funny that they like feel compelled to explain what a stomach does. It's like that's not a game mechanic. That's just that's just what a stomach actually does. Man, this game is so cool. Can't be denied. Pretty glad I don't have to do this again.
I can save